Hello, students. Today we are going to start with English chapter 1 from your supplementary reader book, It So Happened. And the name of the first chapter is How the Camel Got Its Hump. Before we proceed, let us try to know in the beginning of the world how man tamed animals and which animals helped him in this work. So, here the story goes like this. So, in this chapter, basically, we are going to learn about the animals working for humans and which animals behaved how in what manner. Let's proceed. How the camel got its hump. In the beginning of the world was new. So, like this story is about when the world was just born, it just existed. Animals was just beginning to work for man. When the world just started, the animals were working for man. However, the camel did not want to work. So here, like this camel was very lazy and he did not want to work. He lived in the middle of the howling desert. Howling is a very strong kind of a, like, very, you know what you say, a very strong desert. He ate sticks and thorns. Okay, so in desert what you get nothing to eat, right? And no water also. So this camel would just sit in the desert and eat thorns and sticks and prickles. He said hump whenever anyone spoke to him. Okay, so in any animal would go and ask him something like let's do this, let's do that, he would just say hump. The horse went to him on a Monday morning. He asked the camel to come out and trot as he did. So now one day on a Monday morning, this horse came up to this camel and said that you also trot like me. The horse went to him on a Monday morning. He asked the camel to come out and trot as he did. Trot as like is here means to behave, but the camel just said hump. The horse so well, like this horse told the camel that come and do like me. So he just said hump. Then this horse got angry, so he went to the man and horse told the man about it, that he told him to trot like him, and the camel said hump. He went and complained. The dog went to him. He asked him to work, but again this camel said hump. After the horse, now this dog went to him to do the work, and this again camel said hump. The ox came to him. The camel said to him hump. Now first the horse came, then the dog came, now the camel came, and the camel also said the ox came, and he replied the same thing to the ox also. The man called the horse, the dog, and the ox, and now all three of them went to the man, and he asked them to work double time in order to make up the camel's work. So out of the four animals, only three were working. So again there was a problem, the work was not getting done on time. So this man was like that, leave it if that camel is not working, but you three do the double work which the camel is not doing. The three animals got very angry. Definitely even we would not like if we are imposed someone else's work on us and that person just sits idle over there. So they had a panchayat in the desert for solving the problem. So now again these animals got angry, so that they set a panchayat to solve the problem. There came a jinn, the master of all deserts. So they went to this jinn. The horse complained to the jinn about the camel. Whatever the camel said to the horse, he complained. He told the jinn that the camel did not work. He said only hump. The jinn assured them that he would set the camel right. So all these people complained to the jinn. So now this jinn is like, okay, let me see, I will make him straight. The jinn found the camel near the pool of water in the desert. The camel was looking at his own reflection in it. Then this jinn finds the camel near the water, and the camel was looking at his own reflection in it. The jinn asked him to work, but the camel said hump. Like how he told everyone, to the jinn also he said hump only. But as soon as he said this, he saw something. As soon as he said hump and he was looking in the water, he saw something which was strange. He saw his beautiful back was puffing up. Puffing means a little, his back was a little bulged. He saw the reflection in the water. He was very proud of his back. Now it turned to be very ugly. He was very proud of his back, that it is nice. But then, because he had developed a hump, it became ugly. The jinn told the camel that it was its own hump which he himself had brought upon him by not working. So now the camel got scared that how this developed on my body. So the jinn explained that it is because you were not working, and because of that this has happened to you. The jinn ordered him to work, but he refused to work, saying that this hump was a big hurdle. Then the jinn says that because you are not working, this happened to you. So the camel, then the jinn says that now you start working. So this camel again refuses to work, making the excuse of his hump, that this is going to be a hurdle, means it is going to be something which is going to stop him from doing the work, or making him inconvenient. The jinn told the camel about the purpose of the hump. Then the jinn explained camel about the purpose of the hump. The camel had not done work for 3 days without eating. He could live on its hump. So now this jinn says that for 3 days you did not do any work, so now you go and do the work and you will not get anything to eat. The jinn asked the camel to behave properly, and he said that this hump, whatever hump you have developed, is because of you not working, so you better start working. The jinn asked the camel to behave properly. Then the camel went away to join the 3 animals. Now the camel understood what the jinn was trying to say, so he went to all the animals who were working over there. And from that day to this, the camel always wears a hump. But he has never yet caught up with the 3 days that he missed at the beginning of the world, and he has never yet learned to behave. So whatever he didn't, it was like a punishment for him, that he didn't work for 3 days when the world started. So then the camel went away to join the 3 animals. From that day onwards, the camel always have a hump. But he has not caught up with these 3 days. He had missed them at the beginning of the world. He has not yet learned to behave. So in the end also, he had to live with this hump as a punishment for not working for the previous days. I hope you understood. Thank you.